Good evening and welcome to PureStretch. This is a 45-minute session of stretching and toning and strengthening and relaxing. I've just hopped on a couple of minutes early to let you know what equipment it would be great for you to find. Okay, so we're going to be using our green bender balls tonight. If you haven't got a ball, you could use a cushion under your bottom instead. Okay, we're going to get some lovely hip and leg stretching done with the ball under our bottom. Okay, and we'll need a cushion, a proper sturdy cushion for some side lying work as well. Okay, so I'll just wait a couple of minutes because I'm a little bit early, but I thought I would just give you the chance to get your ball out and your cushion out. Okay, so let me just see. I've got my iPad here, so hopefully I might be able to actually track what I'm doing. That's the plan, and I can see if there's anybody there. Alison's there. Great. Good. Excellent. Okay, so just to remind you, it's a mat-based class, so you need a mat and you need to be on the floor. We're going to be starting with a seated and lying warm-up, just because it's a little bit more straightforward with the camera. Everyone needs to work at their own level. Okay, do what's comfortable and manageable for you today, and obviously you're joining in at your own risk. Don't do anything that hurts. PureStretch is a yoga and Pilates mix. It is not suitable for anyone who's pregnant or has had a baby in the last few months because of their extra stretchiness. Okay. Right, so as soon as we get to 7 o'clock, we are going to make a start. Okay, and it's 7 o'clock now. Let's make a start. Good, the people are coming. Oh, good. Who are the comments? Hello, Alison. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Sarah. Fantastic. Good. Okay, I'm just going to turn myself off. I don't want to listen to myself. How do I do that? That's better. Right, that's fine. Okay, so are you ready to make a start, everybody? Let's do it. So, unnecessary things out the way. Make sure your area is safe. We're going to be doing a bit of movement around the mat, legs here, there, and everywhere. So just make sure your area is safe, okay? We are going to start with a seated and lying warm-up. Okay, ball at the side, cushion at the side. Okay, so let us start with our legs in the front. I don't know what sort of Wednesday you've had, but let's just start with relaxing. We're sitting up nice and tall, but we're relaxing those shoulders back and down. We're imagining a belt round our middle that's tightened up to about 3 out of 10, just a nice awareness of the core muscles. And we are just going to close our eyes. We're going to breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. You do a couple more of those and I'll pop my music on. So gently breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. That's it. Brilliant. Okay, just one more. Fantastic. Okay, good. So legs are long in front of us. We're going to lift and lower the knees. Just getting a bit of movement in the hips and the knees. So we're going to go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both legs long. Circle the feet round. We tend to do everything in 4s and then back the other way. That's it. Warming up those ankles. Fantastic. Okay. Hands down by your side and just gently turn to the side. Take your arms with you and turn to the other side. So you're gently moving your arms and your shoulders and your waist and your neck, going side to side. Let's do that again. 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and into the middle. Pop the hand here. We're going to reach up and stretch over for 4 and 3. Keep the bottom down. Nice strong arm. 2 and 1. Let's change sides. So in this warm-up, we're doing it for mobility. Okay, we're not stretching, we're just mobilizing. 2 and 3 and 4. Excellent. Brilliant. Roll those shoulders. Hands on the shoulders, just circle the elbows round. Oh, nice and steadily round 4 times. And back the other way. Excellent. Well done. Okay, if you can, sit in cross legs, okay? If not, have your legs straight out the front, okay? So we're going to take a big breath in. Now as we breathe out, plant the hand here, sweep forwards and round with the other one. Breathe in at the top, breathe out, forwards and round. And as we're drawing this semicircle, keep your bottom on the floor. And this is just a lovely bit of movement in the lower back and shoulder. We're doing 6 of those, just because. That's it. And then we'll pause, change the legs. And we'll do 6 on the other side. Breath in. Big stretch up, hand down, breathe out. Forwards and round. Just leaning, drawing that little semicircle in front of us. We've got 4 more to do. Excellent. Really enjoying that beautiful swoosh round. That's it. And pause after 6 of those and just gently roll the shoulders. Take the legs out in front, hands behind, just take the knees gently side to side. That's it, keep the feet nicely apart, take the knees side to side. That's it, 1 more set. And back to the middle, well done. Okay, so I'm just going to come back here, side on. Okay, I like to be on my elbows, but some people might like to be flat, okay? So same connection with those core muscles. I'm going to start with my left leg because it's nearest the camera. Bring the left knee in and just straighten and bend. 3 more. Straighten and bend, straighten and bend, straighten and bend. Take it to tabletop and just take it down the left side. Bring it to the center 3 more times. Take it down, keep this right hip still. 2 more. And 1 more. Let's change legs. So bring the right knee in. We're going to straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. 2 more. And 1 more. Okay, return to that tabletop, take it down the side. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Fantastic. Back to the beginning and lower it down. Okay, back to the first leg. The left knee comes in. We straighten, we bend, take it forward. Hover, flex and point, and bring it back up. Okay, so we're going to straighten it, bend, extend, flex this foot, bring it back up and back to the tabletop. Okay, so we're going to straighten, take it forwards, again with that foot, draw it right up and bend. 1 more. Straighten, take it forwards, flex and point the toe, draw it back up and return to the floor. Let's change sides. We brought it in, we straightened, bend, extend, point and flex the foot a couple of times, draw it straight back up, bend and start again. Lift, bend, extend, little bit of foot action, draw it straight back up and bend. Well done. Knee in and straighten, down we go, little bit of foot movement, straight back up and bend. I've got 1 more to do. In and straighten, take it forwards, straight up and down. Brilliant. Okay, so we're going to lower ourselves down onto the mat. Just want a bit of bit more movement in our hips because we're going to be using them quite a lot in a minute. So we're going to bring this left knee in and we're just going to circle the knee round. So 4 times in one direction. That's it. Then back the other way. You will hear clicks and clunks, don't worry about it. And then pause, other side. Bring the knee in and circle it round. That's it. 4 in one direction and back the other way. Excellent. So that's warmed up those hips very nicely. Brilliant. Okay. Hands by your shoulders, gently push yourself up. And we're going to be doing stirring porridge first before we go onto our ball or cushion. So we've got the legs in a lunge position. If you find it tricky sitting up, you could sit on a cushion to lift you up. Okay. We've got knees up and we've got feet up. And we're just going to lift and lower these knees. Oh, I've got a tickle. And down. I'm well. Okay. Sitting nice and tall, hold your porridge spoon and gently stir around. I know it's the 5th of August, but I actually had porridge for breakfast today. With berries, it was very nice. Back the other way. Stir. Now your arms are parallel to the floor, okay? Leaning forwards, moving from the hips. 4 stirs in each direction. I'm going to come back to the middle. Okay. Right. Let's bring this foot in, that foot back. Okay. If your knees don't like this, have your legs out the front and stretch over the side. Okay. This back foot is turned so that the sole is up to the ceiling. Okay. Hand at the side, sitting tall, tummies in or reach up and over. This is a lovely side stretch. Fantastic. Okay, lower the bottom down, swap sides and stretch. Try and keep your elbow by your ear if you can. Lovely strong arm and the palm is down. Okay, change sides again, reach and lift. Chest is forward. Beautiful. I do like a mermaid stretch. It's one of my favorites. Down we go. Change sides and reach. Perfect after a busy day. Well done. Okay, take the legs back to that lunge position. Give them a bit of a wiggle and a little lean forwards. Other foot in, other foot back. That back foot, the sole is up toward the ceiling. Try and sit up nice and tall if you can and avoid leaning. So hand at the side, reach and stretch up. Fantastic. Lower down, swap sides, hand here and reach. Brilliant. Change sides, just down, reach and lift. Beautiful shoulder and side stretch. Lower down and reach over. Fantastic. And come to the center. Okay, so this is when you'll need to go and get your ball, okay? Your green ball. We're going to do lots of exercises either on the ball or on your pillow, okay, on a cushion. You can do it without the cushion, but it would be really helpful if your hips were lifted up a little bit. You'll feel much more of the stretching going on. So those of us, well, let's start in the bottom third of our mat, and I'm deliberately this way on to preserve my modesty, okay? Right, you'll see in a minute. Right, so start the bottom third of your mat. And the ball should just be comfortably soft. We don't want it to be hard, otherwise it will be impossible to have under your bottom, all right? So we put it in our back and we just gently roll onto the ball, okay? And it needs to be under our bottom, okay? Right, so it should just feel comfortable. At no point should it be painful. If you don't like it, if it's not comfortable, use a cushion instead, okay? Right, what we're going to do first, let's go to the left leg because you can see it first. We're going to bring the left knee in and straighten the left leg up, okay? So all we're going to do is point and flex that foot just a few times. That's it. Okay. Then you're going to just lower that leg down and draw it back up. So point the foot as you lower it down. Let's do it all in 4s. Flex the foot, draw it up. Let's do 2 more. Lower. Flex the foot and lift. 1 more. And lift. Now here, put the hands behind the knee. Now it might take a little bit of balance, so just, if you're a bit nervous about that, keep your upper arms on the mat, alright? And you can always just gently inch that leg in without your hand. If you're a bit advanced on the old ball, you could stretch up, yeah? Flex that foot, breathe in. As you breathe out, draw that in. That's quite a challenge to balance, actually. You can do it if you want to, or you can just keep your arms down by your side and do it without that extra support. Let's do 4 of those. That's it. So we've got 1 more left to do. Okay, let's take that foot down. Other side. Okay, so you're going to bring it in and straighten that right leg, okay? So we're going to point, we're going to lower it down. Feel that nice stretch in your hip flexor at the front. Flex the foot and draw it back up. Point and lower. Flex and lift. 2 more. Point and lower. Flex and lift. 1 more. Excellent. Now draw it up. Now you can either just pulse it in, or if you're able to balance, put your hands here, breathe in. As you breathe out, draw it closer. And we're doing 4 of these. If that foot can be flexed, toes down to you, even better. Excellent. Okay, we'll place that foot down to the mat. Let's go back to the left foot. Lift the left leg up. Flex the foot and just lower it all the way down so that you feel a nice stretch, almost but not quite touching the floor. Nice stretch in the front of the hip, in the hip flexors. We're now going to bring that left foot onto the right knee. Okay, arms down by the side. We're just going to bring the knees in. I'm going to go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently lower the feet down and the left foot onto the floor. Okay, so now take the right leg up. Okay, flex the foot and we're just going to lower that little old leg almost down to the floor. Feel that lovely stretch in the front of your hip. That's it. Can be hovering or just on the floor is fine. Feel that lovely stretch. Gently bring that leg back up. Lower the right foot down onto the left knee. And we're going to bring the knees up and in towards the chest. We're going to go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pause. And lower the legs down. Well done. Okay, you can have a short rest. Wiggle your bum. Make sure you're still comfortable. Okay, so we're going to take the legs up to tabletop. This is a little bit of core work now. Okay, so we've got knees over hips, arms down by the side. If you're a bit wobbly on your ball, get your arms out wide to make you feel safe. Otherwise, you can have them down by the side. Okay, so we're just going to do some leg extensions. So really connect with those core muscles. Breathe in. As we breathe out, take one leg forwards and draw it back in. Breathe in. As you breathe out, take it forwards. We're going to do 8 of these, okay, in your own time. 8 and 7 and Keep that core in tight. 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Back to the center. Now this is an inner thigh stretch we're going to do now. I've got my forearms on the mat, and I'm going to have my legs at tabletop and take my knees apart, and I'm going to hold my knees with a hand on each side. Yeah, so this is a really lovely hip and inner thigh stretch. Okay, so we're used to doing this one with our feet on the floor. This is just a different version with our feet up, knees supported by our hands. Just do it if it's comfortable. That's a big stretch. Excellent. And then just push the knees into the center and lower the feet down. Okay. We're now going to remove the ball by pushing the hips up, pushing the ball out. Okay. And then just draw one knee in towards your chest, followed by the second. Cross your feet at the ankles and circle the knees round. That's it, round we go. About 4 times, back the other way. My glasses have steamed up. I was working so hard on those extensions. You have to tell me if you felt it. Okay, so back to the center, uncross the feet, cross them the other way and circle in 4. 4 in each direction. Brilliant. Back to the center. Lower one foot down, followed by the second. And you are going to roll onto your side, and you need your cushion. Okay, so the cushion is going under your head because you're going to do the open door stretch. Okay, so yeah, it's even got a name. It's called the open door. Right, so we're lying on our side. Okay, we've got knees up, Mother Brown, knees in front of hips, ankles under knees. Okay, just get yourself comfy. Nice long back. Your legs are staying completely still, and make sure you've got some pillow behind your head. Okay, we're starting easy. Okay, so we're on our side, hips stacked like 2 bricks in a wall, tummies in. Okay, we're going to start with a bow and arrow, and we're going to start by looking forwards. Okay, so we're just going to take the elbow behind and reach back to the start. 3 more. We're going to take it behind and reach. 2 more. And 1 more. Okay, you're going to listen to how your shoulder's feeling and just do what's manageable. This time, we're just going to lift up halfway and close. 3 more. We're going to lift and we're going to lower. So this is nice to just have a gentle introduction of moving with this shoulder. So once you've done 4 of those, okay, so for your last 4, you're going to do quite slowly. Follow your thumb with your gaze, take the arm up, and if you're able to go a little further, then do, but keep these hips and legs still. So this is a great chest and shoulder stretch. Pause, breathe in. As you breathe out, you may melt lower. And slowly close that arm, watching the thumb until you come back. Okay, you've got 3 more to do. Keep these legs lovely and still, because they're your anchor points over the top. Feel that super chest stretch. And it's so important because when we spend our lives hunched forwards, our chest muscles tighten and our back muscles lengthen, and we don't want that. We want to be even. So this is a lovely way of stretching the chest and the shoulder, and we're going to do 4 in total of these. Really linger over that stretch. Excellent. I've got one more to do. Keeping the legs and hips still. Brilliant. Very good. Okay, just slowly come up. That's it. And just roll your shoulder. Brilliant. Now we're going to do some prone work. That's flat on our tummy. And then we're going to do the second side. Don't let me forget. Okay, so some prone work. We are going to start with the diamond and then we're going to turn into stars. I knew you'd like it. Yeah. Now, a diamond is level 1. A star is level 3.5. We'll get there in stages, okay? So we can dispense with the pillow. And we are going to start little diamond, fingertips together, elbows wide, looking down. And we're just going to lift the chest, head, neck and shoulders up and lower down. Okay, so let's get into our position. Right, so the legs are nice and relaxed, feet flat, toes, fingertips together, elbows wide. Settle the shoulders and you've got a lovely connection with those core muscles. Breathe in. As you breathe out, we just lift. So to begin with, we're just doing some lovely gentle extension work. Getting our lower back to move. Nice and gently, we're going to do about 4 of those. Looking to our fingers, keeping the head and neck in line. 1 more. Hands by the shoulders and push yourself back. Now, depending on how your back is in this multi-level class, you can make that move harder by just staying up and then bringing a heel towards your bottom and straightening your leg. So that can be your level 2, okay? But what we're going to do first, we're going to do some leg lifting. So we're going to go back down to our mat. We're going to keep the shoulders and chest still, and we're going to do some leg lifts, okay? So we're down here. Settle the shoulders, hips on the floor, and all we're going to do is we're going to lift and lower alternate legs. It looks really easy, but it's not. We're going to do about 8 of these in all. Keeping the leg long, and then hands by the shoulders, push yourself back, flex your back. Now I'm just going to demonstrate that level 2 while you're flexing. So you're in that diamond position and you push yourself up, okay? Gaze to the end of the mat, lift the chest away from the mat, and you can just bend and lengthen these legs before coming down, okay? So that's a lovely level 2 work for your back. Okay, so this level 3 I was talking about, we're going to take our arms forwards, okay? Shoulders relaxed. Now we're going to start by just lifting both arms and both legs together. So breathe in. As you breathe out, you lift. Breathe in again, breathe out and lower. So this is just a really lovely double arm, double legs lift and lower. We're going to do a couple more. We're going to lift and we're going to lower. This might be enough for some of you. That's absolutely fine. And lower. Hands by the shoulders. Push yourself back. Now just to demonstrate the star, okay, we're in this position, shoulders relaxed. All we're going to do is breathe in. As we breathe out, we lift. Breathe in again, take the arms wide with the legs, close and lower. You're going to lift, make a star, make a straight line and lower. And it's beautiful, smooth work. We're going to lift, star, straight and lower again, lift and star and close and lower. You could do one more if you wanted. Lift, star, together, lower down, hands by the shoulders, come up onto all fours this time. Whew, how did you find being a star? That's hard. Knees under hips, wrists under shoulders, spread the fingers to spread the weight. And just arch the back up gently, lowering the head down. And then keeping the hips still, just lower the back down, look up, push the bottom out. And one more time, gently arching up and lowering down. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to return to that long back. We're going to find our cushion and lie on our second side to do the open door. That's it. Right, okay. So we are going to be down here. So we want the cushion under our head, but also slightly behind us as well, so that when we're rotating, that's it. Knees in front of hips, ankles under knees, arms out the front. Yeah. And you're looking forward so your head and neck is comfortable. Right, so we started with our bow and arrow. So we just brought the elbow back and we reached forward. 3 more. Beautiful. So this is just a small chest stretch. After the 4th one, we're just going to lift up to shoulder height and lower down. 3 more, we're going to lift and we're going to lower. Again, lift and lower. 1 more. Brilliant. So now if your shoulder is happy to, follow your thumb with your eyes and come up and gently just take it over the back, keeping your hips and legs still, and pause. Breathe in, breathe out and melt lower if you want to. Breathe in, breathe out and close. Brilliant. So you're just going to do 3 more of these, gently stretching over the top. Feel that delicious chest stretch and slowly close back to the start. I've got 2 more to do. Keep the knees and hips nice and still, as they are your anchor points. And 1 more. Fantastic. Okay, well done. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to go onto our tummy to do our quad stretch. So just gently come onto your tummy. You can rest your forehead on the back of your hands. Settle the shoulders and just bring a foot towards your bottom. And if you want to reach round, drawing the heel a little bit closer, you can do, but push the hips into the mat and try and keep your shoulders nice and even. So you're feeling that stretch down the front of the bent leg. We're going to gently let go of that foot. We're going to swap hands, bring the other foot towards the bottom, and we're just going to push the hips into the mat for a bigger stretch. Brilliant. Gently let go of that foot. Hands by the shoulders. We're coming up onto all fours. Now we're just going to do a new stretch. Now we're on all fours. Wrists are under shoulders, knees are under hips. And I need you to turn your toes under. Okay. Now what we're going to do, really connect with those core muscles. Now arch the back up like a cat stretch. And then very gingerly sit back slightly in the direction of your heels, but not too much. Just feel that stretch and then pause. Should be feeling the stretch in the upper back, and then come back up and flatten that back. Okay, So this time again, arch the back up, lower the head down. Slowly lower the bottom down towards the heels, but don't go too far. Feel a little stretch, pause when you're ready. And then come up. And then lower that back to a neutral back. One more time. Arch the back up, lower the head down. Gingerly sit back towards your heels. Pause when you feel a stretch. That's it. Gently come up and flatten that back. Okay, so we're going to come up. We're going to circle the hands. And we're going to go down onto our mat for a little bit of relaxation. Okay, so you can have the pillow under your head. If you want to grab a little blanket, you can do. Just make sure you're really comfortable. That's it. Okay, so we can have legs bent or flat, you choose. If they're flat, let the feet fall to the bottom corners of the mat. You might like to have the arms long down by your side. Shoulders relaxed. And if you're happy to, just close your eyes. And you're just going to breathe in through your nose. And a long, deep breath out through your mouth. And again, breath in through your nose. And a long, deep breath out through your mouth. Let's take our attention down to your feet. Just gently clench your toes and then relax. Move to your thighs. Clench your thighs and your bottom and relax. Move up to your tummy. Tense your tummy, pulling the navel through to the spine and relax. Bring the shoulders up to your ears and then relax them as far away as you can. Make a fist with your hands and relax your hands and take your fingers away from your palm. Again, breathe in through your nose and out with every long, slow out breath. Feel your body melt into the mat. Bring our focus back to the room. Very gently wiggle your fingers and relax your hands. We're going to gently bend up one leg, put the foot flat on the floor, followed by the second one. Creep your heels in towards your bottom, and if you're happy to, lower the right knee down the right side, left knee down the left side. Feet might meet in the middle. If you want a bigger stretch, pop your hands on your inner thighs. Gently take the hands away and place the knees back together. In your own time, You're just going to roll onto your side and pause. You're going to straighten that top leg, push yourself up to sitting, and just take a few moments to get used to sitting up. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to come up to sitting. Let's roll those shoulders. Brilliant. Hand at the side, we're going to reach up and we're going to reach over. Keep the bottom firmly on the floor, come up to the top, breathe in, breathe out and reach. Just 2 more times, reach up first and stretch over. And 1 more. Brilliant. Change sides, hands at the side, reach up, stay nice and tall and then just reach over to the side. Up to the top, breathe in, breathe out and over. So really enjoy that lovely stretch. We've got 2 more to do. Excellent. And 1 more. Excellent, good. Roll the shoulders, pop the fingers in the front, just push the palms away. Oh, that's a lovely arm and wrist stretch. Bring them into you. Push the palms away. And turn. 2 more. Push away. And in. 1 more. Push. And turn in. Well done. Okay, little figure of 8 with those wrists. Excellent. Now we're going to bring the legs, bend the legs, have the feet flat on the floor, just a little shoulder stretch. Just stretch across, heading for those little toes, hand at the side, push down with the foot, pull up with the hand. So this is a lovely upper back stretch. We're going to gently let go, change sides, head across to those little toes, push the foot down, pull up with the hand. Excellent. Let's change sides. Back to the first side, reach down. If you're quite bending, you've got short legs or long arms, you can lengthen that leg for a bigger stretch. Or just keep it bent up if that's more comfortable for you. Gently let go, swap sides. So that gives us a lovely upper back stretch. Brilliant. And roll those shoulders. Okay, take the arm in front and across the body. Draw the arm in for that shoulder stretch. So you'll have to let me know how you found the stars if you did them. That's it. Now take the same arm up. We take the palm down the back, push from the front or pull from behind, but be aware not to push or pull on the head or neck. Really feel that stretch in the back of the arm and the triceps. That's brilliant. Sitting up if you can, looking forwards. Bring the arms down. Take the other arm in front and across the body. Draw it in. Palms back. Excellent. Going to reach that arm up. Take the palm down the back. Just push from the front or gently pull from behind, but look forwards. That's it. Brilliant. Bring the arms down and roll the shoulders. Take the hands to the front. Now push away as you look down to your lap. And then put the hands in the small of your back. Squeeze the elbows together for that lovely chest stretch. That's brilliant. Well done. And relax those shoulders. Okay, link those fingers again. Push away and lift this time. Chest is lifted. And bring the arms down. So come to the front, link, and push away. Lift. Try and keep the shoulders relaxed. Take them down 2 more times. We're going to link and push. Lift. And lower 1 more time. Link and push. Reach. And lower. Fantastic. And roll those shoulders. Brilliant work. Okay, just going to finish off with a wagging dog. So we're going to come onto all fours. Knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. Spread the fingers to spread the weight. Okay, so we are just going to take the hips side to side. That's it. Wagging dog. That's it. Maybe a golden retriever. So we start with the hips side to side, then we pause the hips in the middle, and we just look over the shoulder both ways. Okay, then as we look over the right shoulder, we take the hips round to the right. Then we look over the left shoulder and the hips go round to the left. It's like we're looking for our tail. This is lovely for the back. Okay, 2 more. Brilliant. Come back to the center and then just come to sitting in a position that you find comfy. Okay, so roll the shoulders a couple of times and just those figures of 8 with those wrists again. Okay, so big breath in. Ooh, and breathe out as you bring those arms down. 1 more time. Breath in. Big stretch up and breathe out. Give yourselves a round of applause. Well done. That was a very stretchy PureStretch, wasn't it? Let me know how you found it. We could do some planks next week. I thought let's give it a change. Let me know how you found that. And have you tried Strengthen and Stretch, which is on 11 o'clock slot on a Monday? It's a half-hour session. I thought I would add in a little bit of legs, bums and tums to PureStretch, and I've now called it Strengthen and Stretch, which is 11 o'clock on Monday. You don't have to do it at 11 o'clock, but it'll be on your weekly roundup that Andy will send on Friday night. Do give it a go and let me know what you think. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you again soon. Thank you. Bye.